Live again. I'm going to be reading some more Reddit stories. Reading some more Reddit stories. So, also I'll be making videos about reading Reddit stories because I can. Okay. God, what are these Reddit stories? Hello, Emmy. Okay, should I do Am I the A-hole stories or wedding r/facepalm, wedding drama, or just I don't work here, lady? I don't know. Probably gonna do I don't work here, lady. Okay, let me pull up this story that I find interesting. Okay, let me find. Okay. Okay, I found a story. After 2 minutes of looking. Here is this story. I'm gonna show y'all it while I read. Receptionist in the lobby. This happened to me today. My grandmother had a doctor's appointment, so my mother and I, male 32, hold it. My hands are shaking. 32 brought it to her. When we got there, we saw a sign at the receptionist window telling patients to sign at the reception desk on the other side of the lobby. Lobby. There we go. Simple enough. When my mother and grandmother went in the back to see the doctor, I decided to wait in the lobby for them. At the time, I was wearing shorts, flip-flops, and an anime t-shirt while watching videos on my phone with headphones. Despite me in no way looking like I worked there, a woman walked up to the counter, saw the sign, then turned around, seeing me. She asked if the other reception desk, the only other one in the lobby, was the one the sign was referring to. I said yes and resumed watching my phone. Within 5 minutes, another woman approached the sign and read it. After turning around and seeing me, still in no way dressed like I work there, she came up to me and started asking if the sign meant the other reception desk across from us. I tried to ignore her and hoped she would realize the answer herself, but she asked again. I said yes, clearly annoyed, and she gave me a disgusted look before walking off. Not wanting to be asked again about the sign, I moved to a chair closer to where my mother and grandmother would be exiting. I wasn't asked again after that. Edit. A lot of you kept making remarks about how I was being a jerk or how I shouldn't have minded about being approached to clarify the sign. It wasn't my place to clarify information as simple as talk to the person behind the desk on the other side of the room if that was too hard for them to understand or reading a sign. Then why would approaching a random person in the lobby be appropriate? Okay. This is okay. This is like okay, first off, they should have read the sign and looked around the room to see. Then again, they're being idiots. So, okay, let's go to Am I the A-hole? Let me go to Am I the A-hole? I might have to search it up. Yeah. Give me 1 second to search it up. Am I the A-hole? Okay. Here is the story. Am I the a-hole for uninviting 25 family? Turn off your phone, sis. I'm sorry, my sister's phone is going off. Anyways, back to the story. Am I the a-hole for uninviting 25 family members to my wedding 6 weeks to showtime? I have had this Halloween wedding planned for 2 years. The venue I wanted has a wait list. All of a sudden, my mom and grandma decided the wedding was satanic and wanted me to make the last minute changes. How can a wedding venue be satanic? Satanic. Yeah, I get it's a Halloween wedding, but it's not satanic. Well, but like it is your decision to have a themed wedding if you want it. Okay. Until my mom and grandma a firm no. 2 years my family has known about this, and because I have told them no, now half of my mom's side thought they would be cute and say they aren't coming in a random but power struggle. I told them fine and canceled everyone's invitation who complained or backed my mom or grandma on this. One of my sisters acted like she stepped out of bridesmaid duty, so I replaced her. It was about 25 people that decided to act stupid at less than 6 week mark, so I sent out uninvited invitation and sent the new QR codes to those attending, and the venue will be. Oh my gosh, hold on. What? I'm sorry. This is messing up. Yeah. Give me 1 second, guys. My aunt who was. Hold on. Frick. To those attending, and the venue will check in by only those to let people in. My aunt, who was one of the uninvited, told me people are allowed to disagree with me, and that doesn't mean can pull an invitation from a wedding that they have made plans to attend. I told my aunt they had 2 years for complaints, but saying you are not going a 6 week before my wedding is BS. And everyone effed around and found out I will not be bullied by my family over this. Okay. Not the a-hole, in my opinion. Because they decided to be rude about a wedding that she decided to do. So, it's not technically her fault for uninviting people. Well, their fault, because I don't know if they're female or not. Okay. Let me find a story. I'm trying to find a good story. I already read this one. Okay, here's one. Am I the a-hole for not allowing my new neighbor to use my road for access? Okay. Let's see then, because this could go either way, you being a Karen or the other being a Karen. Hello Reddit. In my country there is a saying, if you want to live in the forest, you have to buy the forest. So we did. Me and my husband's life dream was to live somewhere private, and a few years ago we finally did it. COVID made home office possible, so there was no reason to live in the city anymore. Good for them. So we sold our apartment and bought a nice house which was surrounded by a forest. Our closest neighbor is 400 meters away behind a grove of trees. Historically, there used to be a road going from front our house to the next house, and the road connected two parallel roads, both leading to the nearest town. The house next to us has been empty for 30 years, and even before that, the people who lived there used the entrance on their side, as back then both roads leading to the town were gravel. So the last time the road was used as a road was even before the previous owner got the place in the 60s. So nature has taken over the part that is between the two houses, but the path is still passable with vehicles. This summer, someone bought the neighboring land with the remains of the house to build their home there, which is fine. One day I saw a lady driving through our driveway on the path leading to the next house. So I jumped on the ATV and followed and asked, "Why are you driving on our road?" The lady answered, "Well, we thought we were going to use this road because the entrance this way leads to the paved road." I pointed out that we have a sign private road, enter only with permission. She replied, "I looked it up. It used to be a public road in the 50s. I told her, not my problem. Please don't use our road. The government let everyone privatize many small roads in the 90s in my country, so they don't have an obligation to take care of those, so it is our private road. I get why she is mad. The road our driveway leads to is paved, but they have to use a gravel road, and it's a 10-kilometer or kilometer drive into town. They thought they would use our driveway to access the better road. I told her they can't drive there. She called me an a-hole for that. We bought the place with the idea of privacy. Other people using our driveway would mean no privacy. Later, I got a call from some local district office, and they told me that it's not nice to deny others access to their home. And again, I explained that they have access. The officials themselves made the road private decades ago, and the official told me that this was not nice of me. Am I the a-hole? No, you're not the a-hole. Because an obvious reason. You bought that house with the intent for privacy. They were on your private road that you paid for to be private. They just thought they would get a better road out of you by taking your driveway. If it's your driveway, they should not be in it. You wanted privacy, you should have privacy. Nobody should use your road if it's private. So you're not the a-hole for that. You are not the a-hole. Upvote. They paid for privacy, so they got privacy. I'm gonna go for like 5 more minutes. So, let me see. So, I'm trying to find. Okay, this one's a bit of a short one, but we can handle it. Am I the a-hole for getting a hotel room and not sleeping on a couch? Who would make you sleep on a couch? Who would make you sleep on a couch? Okay, let's start reading before we get into any assumptions. So my sister's having an annual family get-together. She thinks her house will be big enough to accommodate 12 people, but lesson learned from last time: 1, she will not let anyone use the Wi-Fi. Morning lineups for the shower. 2 showers for 12 people. I was regulated to sleeping on the couch in her den, while 2 others sleep on the floor next to me. So this time I learned my lesson. I booked a hotel room not far away, about a 20-minute drive. I get to sleep in a bed of my own, get my own shower, and I can use Wi-Fi. And the most important thing, privacy. My sister was mad I got a hotel room. She wanted everyone under one roof, which is insane. I suggested she needs a wellness check because 12 people can't sleep in her house. So I ended up at my hotel night 1, night 2. 2 of my others, sisters, of which I have 5 total, asked to join me, so I left them. That made things worse, and she called off the get-together after 2 nights, after which people had time to take off work to accommodate. This. Now people are mad at her for wasting their time, so am I the a-hole? No. You are not the a-hole. Because, like, your sister is literally trying to have you be miserable. I can go for like one more story. Maybe. It is 4 p.m., so I'll do one more story. This one's too long. So, last story. Am I the a-hole for refusing to help my friend move after they ditched me on a road trip? Okay, give me 1 second. I'm pretty uncomfortable hunched over because my back is killing me. So a few months ago, my friend Sarah and I planned a road trip together. It was supposed to be a fun weekend getaway that we had been we've been talking about for months. I took a day off from work, rearranged some plans, and even paid for a few things ahead of time, like snacks, gas, and accommodation. On the day of the trip, Sarah bailed last minute, saying something came up with her family, which I totally understood at first. But then a mutual friend posted on social media that Sarah had gone to a different city with another group of friends the same weekend. I was pretty hurt, but I didn't say anything at the time. Now Sarah's moving to a new apartment and asked me to help her out with packing and moving furniture. She knows I have a truck and figured I could make the process a lot easier. I told her no, saying I was still upset about what happened with the road trip. She seemed shocked and said I was being petty over something that happened months ago. She claims that the other trip wasn't planned and just came together at the last minute. And she didn't think it was a big deal. Am I the a-hole? Okay. Okay, I'm confused about this one. Tell me if they're the a-hole. I don't know if it was a girl. I don't think she's the a-hole. Because then again, she bailed on you. She literally left you. She left you after wanting to go on a road trip together. She shouldn't have left you if she did not want consequences. Okay, I'm gonna get off now because I'm not going to be able to fit another story in here because I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get off in a few seconds. Give me 1 second because my Discord is going off. Bye everybody. I'll be doing a Roblox live tomorrow at 4.